Come tournament number 2. Roll that blood notes. Tampa Bay, the Battle of the Bays.
Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago.
I will get ball first. Let's represent for the Milltown.
With Aaron Rodgers and the Green
Milwaukee,
Bay
Wisconsin.
Packers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa.
No, I didn't, what's the name? I took it all off because they be taking shit out my what's the name. Yeah, so they put it up in the what's the name? Yeah. Hit right. Go Lazard.
And able to find Alan Lazard. And some room to work. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Go, Vontae.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Set it up right for Dillon.
They go screen with Dillon.
Touchdown.
And it's a Packers touchdown. AJ
Go Big Dillon.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers.
All right, man. Hey, I'm telling you, boy, you better get ready, boy. Because Green Bay, that's the hometown team, boy. Not talking to dude on long.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Go, Vontae. 2-point conversion good, boy.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown. And
I like them yellow jerseys too, don't right there.
In a sense, they hit them with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25.
All right, let's see what he got, y'all.
Return it.
Oh, don't quit, man. I thought she was gonna let me hit the cigarette. You must forgot. Oh, here we go.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No, Jones.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And from the 25, they
doing a no-huddle, huh? Uh-oh. We think we sweet, y'all. Oh, false start.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead.
Nice play, man.
This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On play action, now Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Extra point put through by Succop. And this is now a 1-point game.
All right, second time around. I ain't talking about no Shalimar.
Pinion on to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Rodgers to
Center right for Jones. Got him.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Dillon now on
we're ready to go.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
On play action.
Here, Ryan. Boys out Lazard.
Got a man. That's Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
All right, hold on.
Into the red zone.
Touchdown, Vontae.
He hits Adams complete.
First down, boy. Good way to catch that out.
Have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Go Big John. Touchdown, boy. Walk in there.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
We ain't gonna play no game.
Jones taking it in from 7
Go.
yards away.
What you gonna do, John?
And the Packers add
Go.
6 to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll try and throw.
Pop, boy.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game? Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first. Throwing now is Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Here's Brady to throw. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in the base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
You shouldn't have opted for nothing.
The Packer defense ready to get their next drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Break it, Dylan.
Toss here to Dillon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run a toss here with Dillon. There he goes left side. The 30. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 9. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll run here with Dillon. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Let's go, baby.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
He hits the big
hitting his ass in every direction.
Defenses hate
Left,
those guys,
right.
especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage.
My baby good luck right here. That's why I'm with you.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking
Thanks, man.
downfield for Godwin, and it'll be incomplete.
Good defense, Stokes. We ain't talking about no defense, Stokes.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you
playing on the
absolutely
road.
have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Now this throw caught left side and all the way inside the 15 before they drop.
That should have been picked off.
It's a gain of 35.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
We knew he was going to no huddle.
Pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
On 2nd down now. Bernard. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Clock just a ticking. Here comes his mistake.
It's Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. first touchdown. Tom Brady.
Well, I guess me and Phil gonna go at it, okay.
And the Bucs get a late
I'm gonna come out on top.
the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's gonna be fun.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Even like Steve Hill.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
24 seconds. We still got 3 timeouts. Still got the 3 wishes.
Throwing on first
Go, John.
down is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
All right, use the first wish.
Screen pass, good for 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5.
Use your wishes wisely. Uh-oh.
On play
Jay protect A-Rod. Oh.
It's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive
Oh, we got
back, you
some
have
fun. Watch
weapons at your
this.
disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes
hit
knock
Rob.
it away.
Go Cobb.
Open man, here is Cobb. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good one, Cobb, boy.
4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50
Oh, that's
now as
dope.
they come up 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game.
Man, I had that motherfucker in the backfield.
Change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this 2nd half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over.
It's crunch time. I like crunch time. Go, y'all. They can't see you, Kingsley.
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. He was still looking through
2nd half, boy. Crunch time. I ain't bullshitting. Play action fake again. I dare you.
Executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And this pass
Good way to put a lick on him.
the contact
Go for it.
time there, and now 4th down. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done.
Oh, you gonna go for it, huh?
It's a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Get your helmet ready, Roger.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They
Good way to
cannot
pop him,
convert,
Savage.
and they turn it over. A
Very sweet.
surprising move to go for it, predictably at least.
Told you, boy, 2nd half, boy.
Pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back.
I mean,
in
business.
excellent field position.
Hit right.
On 1st and 10.
Go,
here's
Lazard.
Rodgers. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third.
Lazard.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
We had here.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
We got something for him.
Here's
Surprise!
Rodgers to throw. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Oh. Oh, we got something for him, boy. Oh. Hit right.
Now Rodgers.
Go.
That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Touchdown, Vontae.
It's Rodgers.
Wide open.
Slant to Adams. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. 27 yards. And the
Don't do him like that, boy.
in front. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them.
Hell yeah, that's the motherfucking horse pill.
Down and okay, forget the field goal because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown and
Get him again, Vontae.
that's the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Running on now.
Now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset?
Yep, game tackle.
As a head coach? That was
Going for it again, huh?
Not necessarily to not get
It ain't
the first
April, but
down
let's
or
fool
to
his
have
ass.
the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think the
Thanks,
defense is
man.
going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild.
No,
Bunch
do
backing
again.
me up over
Okay,
on
we're gonna
both
get you.
sidelines.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
But I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They
Shit,
gave
we ain't
up a
questioning
significant
nothing.
Run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence
Ooh.
to make a play?
Rough in the pass.
This down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
Don't do that again, Big Kenny.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I knew it
Enjoy
too.
the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
Go.
And he's wrapped up.
Wrap him up, yep. Wrap him up like a burrito.
Kingsley Keke picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. Brady now to throw.
Uh-oh.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Told you it's first time.
Fourth down, but come up empty. And the Packers
Yep, you come up empty. Empty-handed. Go, y'all.
Ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown.
We know what time it is.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what
clock
you did
management
because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Hey, look, just like you do.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
3rd and 3. Let's see. Fuck it, first down. Ooh.
Yardage on this one, back to the 13. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
4th and 5.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
All right, y'all. He would've.
Give to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Come on, know who to give. Now you want to get on the microphone, dog.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
So, dog.
And that one gonna be off target.
Look, that little dump ball pass ain't gonna work, boy.
They wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now Brady. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
One score down.
All right, 4th and 4. This ain't no damn Wendy's, though. Thanks, man. Told you, boy.
And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. At 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
We on that little quick shit, man.
You can't take a sack there, so you had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter.
I see your name, Mr. Top Popper. Now we finna pop your top.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On second down, another run for Dillon. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I'll be in there in a second.
Now Rodgers. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Mickens to return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Kevin King.
Touchdown.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a
Uh-oh, I don't hear you talking no more.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
Right in the lap.
To go before he gets to the end zone.
Free touchdown.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. So
Go
after
the
INT, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch.
That's for 3.
But it's plenty in this.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they finally get him down at the other 46. On play action, it's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. On first down, Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The throw on
Good way to put a lick on him, Campbell.
incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is incomplete.
4th and 10.
The coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down.
Oh, he's trying to keep hope alive. Spoil it.
Gotta have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This is caught, and he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And he'll be
face mask.
As a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the
time
4th.
keep ticking.
Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Shut down, Vontae.
Rodgers to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Rodgers will throw for it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Rodgers gonna catch him.
By Levante David.
You let Rodgers catch you.
Some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. That's now 3 turnovers in this second half. Very costly. And earlier in the half, Charles, when I asked you for your keys to the second half, you said, hey, maybe try it, but it's going to be turnovers. That's been the story.
It certainly has, but I didn't expect it to be this much of the story. I mean, when you're getting up to 3, you're really putting your team in jeopardy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game